Okay, and next dialogue. We listen to the tour guide. So, guide. We are now at the Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore, it's a name. Mount is like a short form of mountain. So, we are now at Mount Rushmore. Understand, repeat, answer. Rushmore. In South Dakota. And you can see in front of you from left, and you can see in front of you from left to right, from left, from left to right. Translate. Why you say and? There is no and. From left. Yes. Okay. The heads. Yes, what is heads? Head. Yes. Of George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. As you know, all four men were presidents of the United States. All four men were presidents of the United States. Of the United States. George Washington was the first president. Okay. The second head is of Thomas Jefferson. He was a president of the United States from 1801 to 1809. Mm-hmm. 1801, 1809. And tourist one, asking question. Was asking question. When was he born? He was born in 1743 in Virginia. His parents were very rich. Then tourist ask again. Was he the president right after Washington? Was he the president right after Washington? No, he was their third president. What's Jefferson famous for? Yes. Yes, sometimes you translate. Yes, when it's difficult, you translate. What's Jefferson famous for? Yeah, why is he famous? What's Jefferson famous for? Yeah, if Yes, exactly. That's English. What's Jefferson famous for? It's just like a verb phrase. Sometimes preposition don't give us usual meaning and normal understanding. So just remember, to be famous for, it's a verb phrase. I am famous for English, for example, lessons. Jefferson famous for something. Okay? Obama famous for something else. Well, he's famous for writing the Declaration of Independence. He's famous for writing the Declaration of Independence. Declaration of Independence. He's famous for writing. He's like, not he's, like he is. He is famous for writing Declaration of Independence. Depend, and this is independence. It's like a independence, we are free, freedom for our country. Yes, exactly. No, he was famous for writing. For example, I am famous for teaching. And he is famous for writing the Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Independence. That was when he was 33. Before he was president, and for buying, like we're saying why or what he's famous for. He was famous for writing the Declaration of Independence. That was when he was 33, before he was president. And he was famous for buying the state of Louisiana from Napoleon in 1803. So he was famous for buying the state of Louisiana from Napoleon. No, buy. Yes. Yes, exactly. He bought it. He bought it from Napoleon in 1803. 1803. Yes, exactly. Very interesting fact. Okay. Okay. And we continue. Next story. So we finish with these presidents. Yeah, I can ask you a couple questions. When were they born? Where? Blah, blah, blah. What he's famous for. But I think we just skip it. Okay? We skip it and go to the next text. Okay, so here 4 different statues. 4 different statues. You know the word statue? Statue, it's like a monument. Yes, exactly. Okay, the statue. Yes, you want me to spell it for you? S-T-A-T-U-E. Statue. 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 And the first statue of Chopin. Okay. No. Okay, wait. The first statue of someone. Okay, no need, just wait. The first statue of one very famous person. And maybe you know what city this statue in. And maybe you know the country. Yeah, you try to understand the city, the country, and the person. So, now first URA rule. And then later you tell me. Maybe you know this. When he was 7 years old, understand, repeat, answer. He was already a brilliant pianist. He was a great... Brilliant. He was a great composer. You know the word composer? And his piano music is world famous and very popular. His piano music is world famous. World famous. Yeah, it's like... and very popular. Okay, and this guy name is Chopin. Okay. Okay, and the statue of Chopin, what city? Yes, in Poland. And what city? Warsaw. Yes, exactly, Warsaw. Okay, very good. Chopin from Poland and city is Warsaw. Next statue. She was born in 1412. Understand, repeat, answer. She was born in 1412. In the village of Domremy. Domremy in France. She was only a young girl, but she was also a soldier. Also a soldier. She was only a young girl, and she was also a soldier. Soldier, you know what soldier? When they go to the army, 1, 2, left, right, soldier. Yes, my soldier. Yes. She was a soldier and a famous leader. And a famous leader. Yes. You know the word leader? Yes. She was a soldier and a famous leader in the war against the English. In the war against the English. Against the English. Like against the English people or English country, okay? Okay. Yes, exactly. Yes, the statue of Jeanne d'Arc. Very good. And in Paris, right? Yeah, the statue is in Paris. It's like a gold gold color statue in Paris. Very interesting. Later you can Google it if you want to see it in the internet. Okay, and next. He was born in Norfolk. In Norfolk, in England. In 1758. He was a great sailor. He was a great sailor, not sailor. Sailor, yes. Yes, exactly. He was famous for his victory against the French. He was famous for his victory against the French. Against the French at the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805. Battle of Trafalgar. Trafalgar, it's not just a name. Trafalgar in 1805. 05. And yes, and this guy is Nelson. Yes, very good. How you know? Yes, very good. Okay, that's why you like it. That's why you like English. Because you're not so clever in English. Okay. So Nelson, and the statue of Nelson in what city? Yes, in London. Of course, London, England. He was born in England and statue in London. And statue number 4. Okay, you don't know this guy. Okay, I hope you don't know this guy. You cannot know this guy. He was born in 1783. His family from Caracas in Venezuela. He was famous politician. He was a famous politician and soldier and a great leader. And soldier and a great leader. And the statue of whom? Okay, this guy is the statue in Caracas in Venezuela. Yeah, the city Caracas in Venezuela. Almost. The guy name is Bolivar. Bolivar, yeah. I also have no idea who is this guy, but some kind of famous guy. Do you know who is this? Yeah, I also don't know. Okay, it's okay. You don't know, it's okay. And we go next to the next guy. One more text. Such a small text. Who was the top British person of all time? Who was the top British person of all time? Top. What is top? T-O-P. Top. Yeah, top is British and top is American. He was the top British person of all time. Yes, exactly. Just repeat. Who was the top British person of all time? British person of all time. Top British person of all time. In a BBC survey, the winner was in a BBC survey, the winner was who? Who you think? Top British person of all time. Not exactly. Top means like the most famous. One person. Yeah. Not first person, just one person. One person, one man, one human. Do you understand the word person? Okay. The most important and the most famous and the most, just the most, okay? The most everything. Man Yes, for British. Yes. Yes, yes. Who was the top British person? Because top doesn't mean 10. Top means the top. For example, the top person in America is Obama, for example. Understand? So you understand the top word. So, who was the top British person of all time? In a BBC survey, the winner was Winston Churchill. Survey. The winner was Winston Churchill. Other people in the top 10 top 10, okay, now is a number. Other people in the top 10 were William Shakespeare, Lord Nelson, John Lennon, and Queen Elizabeth I.
We are now at Mount Rushmore in South Dakota, and you can see in front of you from left to right the heads of George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. As you know, all four men were presidents of the United States. George Washington was the first president, and he married The second head is of Thomas Jefferson. He was president of the United States from 1801 to 1809.
When was he born?
He was born in 1743 in Virginia. His parents were very rich.
Was he the president right after Washington?
No, he was the third president.
What's Jefferson famous for?
Well, he's famous for writing the Declaration of Independence. That was when he was 33, before he was president, and for buying the state of Louisiana from Napoleon in 1803.